third grade. Let's get ready to do some adding of multi-digit numbers. Today is the day where we are working on math lesson 203. So let's get ready to check it out. So my essential question for you as third graders is, how could a place value chart help you with adding large numbers? Well, today you've probably picked up on the strategy we're going to be talking about. We're going to continue to use the strategy of partial sums. Remember, this is when we are breaking those numbers down into that expanded notation form, and then we are adding those numbers. So let's get ready to get going. All right. So right here with that number 631, I see that we can break it apart into 631. Over here, we have 300 plus 60 plus 8. So when we add those place values up, we have our ones place value, so I'm going to get 9, 30, and 60. So I'm going to start at 60 and count on groups of 10. So 70, 80, 90. Yep, that matches. Then 600 plus 300, I'm going to start at 600, skip count on groups of 300. So that's going to be 700, 800, 900. So I have 900 plus 90 plus 9. So I know I'm going to have a 9 in the ones place value, a 9 in the tens place value, and a 9 in the hundreds place value. So my final answer would be 999. Next up, we have the number 157 plus 291. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So go ahead and pause the video, and I want you to break down 157 first, then 291. Then we're going to add up those place values and check yourself. You can do this on your whiteboard or in your math journal. All right, let's get ready to check your work. All right, so we're going to start with the number 157. So I'm just going to use my text box to put my number in. So I'm going to break it down into 100 plus 50 plus 7. Then I'm going to go ahead and break down the number 291. Again, I am aligning those place values like we have talked about in our 90 classes. Oh, I put 91. Oopsies. I know that that is 90 and not 91. Finally, I see that I am ready to go ahead and add up those place values. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. Remember, we always start with the ones place value. 7 plus 1 is 8. 90 plus 50 more. Oof. Okay. So I know that I'm going to start at 90 and I'm going to count on groups of 10 through the 50. So 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. Okay. So the number 140 has a 0 in the ones place value, a 4 in the 10. So I know that there's 4 groups of 10 making it 40. But I have a group of 100, which means I need to regroup and carry that group of 100 right here. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this so I don't confuse myself later. Now I'm ready to go ahead and add. So 100 plus 100 is 200 plus 200 more is 400. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the 440 plus 8. So I'm going to have a 8 in the ones place value, a 4 in the tens place value, and a 4 in the hundreds place value. So I'm going to get 448. Let's go ahead and try another one. So sometimes we can try our work in a different way. We can just go ahead and align those place values. So as we add the ones to ones, the tens to tens, and hundreds to hundreds, we can show regrouping by carrying it over in these like place value alignment. So do we always need to do this partial sum strategy? No. The partial sum strategy is one to help us break those numbers down if sometimes we forget to carry those numbers. Remember, whenever we add numbers, we always start at the ones, then we move to the tens, then we move to the hundreds. All right, let's go ahead and kind of check this one out. So there are 2 questions right here. I want you to try both of these. So go ahead and pause the video. You are going to go ahead and try adding it with this first number set, and then we're going to put our numbers down and kind of check it for this number set. So go ahead and pause it right now and try doing your work. All right. Here we go, gang. So I have the number 1,383 and then 2,564. Gonna go ahead and align my place values. So I have 3 and 4 gives me 7. 80 plus 60 gives me 140. So I'm going to drop that 40, regroup that hundreds place value into that hundreds column right there. I have 500 plus 3 more is 800 plus 1 more is 900. And then 1,000 plus 2,000, 2,947. Whoop, whoop. Hopefully you rocked it. Let's go ahead and get ready to look at this next one. So I have 6,203 plus 1,615. Gonna start at the ones place values. So 3 and 5 is 8. Bring down that 1. Sorry, this is a 10. So 5 and 3 makes 8. Bring down that group of 10 because I have 0 tens plus 1 10. 60 plus 20 that's not 60, that's 600 plus 200 is 800. And then 6,000 plus 1,000 is 7,000. Woo! So hopefully you got 7,818. All right, third graders, let's head on over to Buzz and take a look at our assignment today in third grade math. So we are going into Module 2. We are looking at lesson 203. So this says, hey, we're going to complete the lesson right here. And then we are going to go ahead and look at some of the addition with multi-digit numbers. So remember, we've already kind of practiced this with that expanded notation using that partial sum strategy. You have a review of regrouping. When you get to the last page, you're going to see your handout for this assignment. So let's take a look. So check it out. This one is showing, hey, the addition problem is right here. So your answer, remember, the sum is going to go right here. Same thing. So we have this one, this one, this one. This is, hey, fill out the corresponding response grid. You don't need to worry about this. You got this. All right. Good job, third grade.